Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Fortune Street playthrough. Last time, I took down Castle Trodaine and I was able to get away with winning the board. After a strong start, it came down to the wire, and I was able to get the victory at the very end. This time we are going to be taking the Observatory, and I just hope that my recording actually works, because it kept crashing earlier and it was very annoying, but I'm hoping that I've got it working. I've also lost a lot of frames due to my computer running updates in the background. Okay, we're going first again, which is really nice on this board, as long as you don't roll a low number. Anyways, Observatory. This is the first board that has an actual gimmick based on it. So, first of all, there's more districts than last time, there is a sixth one this time, and this board is much better than Castle Trodaine in my opinion. This right here is a button. You land on it and it causes something to happen. The way how this board works, you've got the main part of the board here with 3 suits, which have 5 districts. But this district here, if you land on a button, it will rotate the district up to the suit, and it goes clockwise. So it will start at the heart, then it will go to the spade, then it will go to the diamond, and after that it will be down here, or it won't show me, but it will go to the very bottom of the map and be connected to nothing. So this district is essentially an island district. My advice for this board, get this district. This district is the most powerful one on this board. If someone gets control of it, there is a very high chance that they are winning the game, especially because it has the club on it. With it being detached from the board, it is very easy to get stuck there for ages. So I rolled a 5, I'm going straight over to this island district because I want to get there as quickly as possible. Anyways, we have Slime again as a computer player, which is fine because he's probably the easiest Dragon Quest computer player to win against. But we have Kiryl and we have Stella. Kiryl is a C rank who doesn't really have anything special to him. He's pretty much your normal C rank computer player, invests 200 at a time, buys 50 stocks, buys out when things work for him. But Stella is a different case. Stella is a B rank, and B ranks are actually quite strong opponents, so she's going to be pretty tough to take down, I reckon. Unfortunately, I don't get a property, no. This square warps you to where the other one of that is. I'm going to hit the button because I want to remain here. And I don't really want Kiryl sharing this district if possible. But anyways, so Stella. You want to watch out for her on this board because unlike most computer players, Stella is solely about stocks, which is why she was picked for this board, so that you can learn how different strategies work. Stella rarely invests in her own stock, or her own properties, and will quite often freeload instead. This makes it especially frustrating to deal with her. However, if you know how to deal with computer players like that, they become a lot easier, so I'm hoping that I should have not too rough of a time against her. Oh nice, I got the expensive one here. Okay, I'm fine with this. This means that they can't get on the island now, meaning I could potentially get more properties. Kiryl's probably going to go on the island, yes, and I don't blame him for that. That is the right move. You want to get on the island as quickly as you can, especially if one of your opponents is on it. You don't want someone getting control of this island other than yourself. I know that I'm making it sound like the Holy Grail, of the board, but trust me, it really is every time I've played this board. And I haven't got control of the island. It has been a much more difficult game to win. However, I wouldn't neglect the other districts. The red and the light blue district, however, are kind of weak. Bit of an unfortunate roll there. I was hoping to roll an even number so I could pick up another property. And Kiryl will most likely get one because of it now. You know, that's actually a good card to get early on when no one has stock, because it means it's easier to buy. Oh yeah, and every time I play this board, for some reason, every single property shrink card hits District E. I do not understand why. It does it every time. Okay, he didn't get a shot, but... Oh, that's unfortunate to draw that. You don't want to get that until you absolutely need it. Saving a club on this is mega useful. Okay, can I roll an odd number so I can hopefully pick up a property? That would be super. Never mind, I land on my own. I'm just going to walk back to it, honestly, because this way I get the diamond. The odds are that Kiryl will land on a property that is unowned on there, but... Oh, well, now we're trapped on here, which means that we're definitely going to share this district. However, I have the most expensive property, and like I said, it's fairly easy when he lands on mine. In fact, that's honestly ideal, because he doesn't get a property. I'd ideally like to get the 360. If I get that one, I can probably get control of the whole district by the end of the game, unless one of the other computer players gets all the other ones. And Slime has now put the island back together, which means that Stella will most likely go over here on her next turn, as she needs the suit. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Which means I now have the two most expensive shops on this district, making it much easier for me to get control. As long as I don't get forced to sell a shop. There are venture cards where you're forced to sell a shop, but I do have that one in District E, if the worst comes to the worst. Okay, hoping Kiryl rolls a 1, honestly. 5. Okay, he didn't get a property. That works with me. In fact, he's just going to steal my money, which is a bit annoying. Especially when he gets that much. Slime is heading the wrong way for the island. He's going to get 2 in District A. That's fine with me, because those districts... Truthfully, the red district is probably the worst one on the board. It is the easiest one to avoid, and you do not have to go through it at all to get a promotion. Okay, can I roll a 5 or a 3? 6. Oh wait, no, never mind, that's what I needed. I miscounted. It's even better. I've now got 3 shops here, and I have the 3 most expensive ones. Even if Stella gets the 260 or the 80, it won't be a problem to me. In fact, the 80, anyone who gets that is not going to keep it for very long, is all I'm going to say. But getting the 3 most expensive shops on this district is really, really good. Oh, I just realised I forgot to put Do Not Disturb on Discord, so hopefully I don't get a notification. You know what, that's actually really good for me, because I kind of want to get to the bank so I can get my promotion, and I'm now in front of the suit that I need. 6. That's the button. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, I'll pick up this 90 just because it's cheap and I want to save money for stocks. Okay, Stella's turn. She gets the 80, that is no problem. Even if she gets that and the 260, I have the 3 better shops on the board, on the district, which means it will be way easier for me to get the control of the district rather than her. And that 80 is absolutely crap. It is very easy to buy it out. It's literally 400. Am I going to somehow be first to promote? Interesting. Slime will most likely go on Island. He needs the suit. Okay, my turn. Rolled a 3. That is fine, I can get 2 in the light blue district, which I need shops on the main part of the board. Okay, the only problem is the stock here is expensive, so it's a bit difficult to get in. I want to put stock in here ASAP because I know that Stella will be putting stock here as well. But an interesting tip: a computer player will only invest stock if the person who has the investing potential has stock in the district. So if I don't have any stock, Stella won't actually put stock in here. She got the other one, but again, that's fine. Worst comes to the worst, that will be 800 to buy out, rather than 400. Ooh, that's not good for Slime. That's going to delay him getting on the island again. But anyway, seeing as I explained how the game works in the last part, this part I'm going to basically talk about what got me into this game. I didn't even know this game existed until 4 years after it had come out, because there was no advertising into it at all in the UK. The way I found out was actually through YouTube. A collab channel of my favourite YouTubers, Runaway Guys, uploaded a video, or a set of videos on this game where they played it, and I thought that the game looked really fun, so I went and got the game myself, and I was really glad that I did. I'm just going to bail out of here because I can stop Stella. Actually, she might put stock in it. No, if she's going to invest in herself, it will be the yellow district because she's got more capital there. But anyways, so the Runaway Guys were the reason why I got into this game. And if it wasn't for them, I probably never would have actually picked up this game until it would have, gone off the market. About a year and a half after, they stopped selling it when I got it, so again, I got pretty fortunate. And the main issue I had, no one in my family liked this game at all. None of my cousins would play this game because they thought it was boring. So I was essentially the only person who did play this game in my family. Oh, I can spare 26 cards. It's only really when I met friends at college and a secondary school friend that I had liked playing this game, but it's only really in college where people were like, yeah, this game's actually a lot of fun. I tried playing it with friends at university, but obviously it was harder. I don't know why I said obviously. It's not obvious at all, but it was much harder to play with friends at uni because we had to do our assignments and they had exams. We weren't on the same course. So I don't really play this with them anymore. Plus, having to lug around an entire console was kind of annoying. I'm just going to keep buying properties. This way I stop Stella getting free in here without having to buy something out. So she's either going to freeload off Slime, or she's going to do a rare moment and invest in herself. I reckon she'll freeload though. Yep, she did. That's basically how she works. You see what I mean? She has a district of 2 that she could invest in herself, but she chose to freeload off Slime instead. That's why you've got to watch out for her, because if she has more stock than you, and you invest, you will give her more money than you're gaining, and you don't want to do that, because you could cause her to win the game. So always be careful before investing. The game tells you when you invest how much stock someone has in a district. Oh, that's a really good card. I would have loved that one. I could have got 3 in another district. Honestly, that's fair. Because he can easily get control of that district. I've got 2 terrible shops in there. Easy to buy out. And yeah, the problem with Slime is that because he's a low-ranking AI, he doesn't really think about investing. He just does it. So he gave Stella quite a bit more than he gained there. Okay, back on the island, which is fine. I just need to get the club to get my promotion. Memory block, eh? I would like the stock. I'm gonna go for this one. And I got the worst thing again. I was hoping to record a bunch of boards today, but I had difficulties with OBS and it kept causing the game to crash. I just hope that it allows me to record the full board without it crashing, because at first I thought my Dolphin emulator wasn't updated enough, so I tried updating it again, and it just still had the same problem. And the problem with updating it is it causes it to lag a bit more because it's a higher version. But as long as it doesn't crash, I'm fine. Famous last words. I rolled a 5, but I'm not going to invest because I want to save my money to buy stocks. Oh, and another thing I got wrong. If you have an entire district, it's 9 times the shop value that you can invest, not 5. That's why getting a district is extremely powerful. But even if you get 3 in a district, you're still going to be able to have a decent area. Also, seeing as Stella is our first B-rank computer player we are against, B ranks, A ranks, and S ranks will always invest as much as they can and will buy the maximum number of stocks that they can. But on standard rules, the funny thing is that B rank computer players are honestly more of a threat than A rank computer players because of their playstyle. What I mean by this, B ranks quite often prioritize investing in themselves rather than freeloading, and because of it they make expensive shops on the board, and because they aren't A or S ranked, they will invest when they have less stock than A ranks or S ranks. A ranks particularly, in standard rules, are actually weaker than B ranks because of this. And their main gimmick is A ranks tend to wait until they have 100 stock, but when 99 is the maximum you can buy in one sitting, it's gonna delay them. But the point I'm trying to make, if I had to rank who I think the 3 strongest computer players to play against on standard rules are, all of them are from the Mario side, so by far the hardest computer player to win against in standard rules is Peach, who is an S-rank computer player who is just extremely frustrating to deal with. The number of times where she has caused a board to end quickly because of her playstyle is very annoying. I'm gonna go on the island. But basically, we won't see Peach for a while because I'm doing all the Dragon Quest boards first, and the first board that we will encounter her on is Peach's Castle, which is going to be the 12th board that we play. Her strategy is that instead of investing in like whatever she can, she always goes for the shop that she has the most capital to invest in. And because of this, she basically makes a really expensive shop very early on, which every human player would just see that and be like, no, I'm not risking landing on that. But the computer players don't do this. The computer players will quite often take the risk to get the suit for the promotion and end up landing on it, which then causes her to get a massive lead and take over the board. The number of times that this has happened to me is way too many, and I've had to reset many boards because of her due to this strategy. In my opinion, the second strongest standard rules computer player is Yoshi. Yoshi prioritises investing in himself and is an early investor. If I go this way, I can buy it. Oh no, that's the bottom. It's Dart of Gold. It's Dart of Gold, so I'm going to land on the button. But Yoshi is actually a big problem as well if he gets a district of 3. In fact, one of the shortest rounds I had of this game was on Starship Mario, which is going to be the 8th board that we will most likely be playing. There's a district near the bank which has a 300 in, one space away from the bank. He got that one and 2 other of the properties on his first go around on the board. Got back to the bank first, bought 99 stock, and then invested 999, or as much as he could. I think it was 900 and something he could invest. Made an 800 space, or a 795 space, I think it was, early on. Proceeded to then get the last property in the district on his next turn, making that space go up to 1800. One of the other computer players who hadn't got back to the bank landed on the 1800 space and then proceeded to go bankrupt, and the game ended. It was quite funny, but that's how quickly a game can end with a strong computer player. Oh, and the third strongest computer player, in my opinion, on standard rules is Wario, who basically plays the same way as Yoshi, but he will freeload a bit more frequently. Yoshi is also not very aggressive when it comes to buying out. Oh my gosh, my frames are dropping. The problem with the Dragon Quest AIs, like the B ranks for Dragon Quest, is they have different play styles for standard rules. On easy rules though, oh my goodness, Stella is one of the most threatening computer players on easy rules, because she is fairly aggressive with buyouts, and because of how easy rules works, no stocks, meaning that she doesn't have anywhere to freeload. Okay, so the arcade causes me to lose a few frames, which means I probably need to close something running in the background. Oh well. Okay, I really do not care if Slime wins this, because Slime had a pretty bad game last time, and just didn't get lucky. And if you're curious, yes, Slime usually comes last on this board. Stella is usually the computer player who wins, if there's a computer player who wins. Although I have seen Kiryl win before due to getting a district very early on. Oh, I've been tagged on Discord, but it didn't show up a notification at least. I'm going to invest straight away because Stella only has 11 stock and I have 99. This is going to give me a huge profit. And now if any... Oh, yes, there's actually Stella and Slime are both over there, so they could get really unlucky if they loop around. Well, unfortunately my best friend is ill, so he will not be able to play again later. And it sucks because this is being recorded on Christmas Eve, and being sick at Christmas is just awful. Being sick at any point is just awful. But right before Christmas, I can't imagine how crap that must be. Well, I can, because it's happened to me before. I got sick quite badly on Christmas a couple of, more like 5-6 years ago. Free promotion, I'll take it. Saves me having to get the heart. I do lose all the suits that I have though, but that is completely fine. Okay, Stella got to escape. I was hoping she'd land on my 800 because it would have been funny. Oh, he has to go around. There's no way he would willingly pay me 800. Which means that his promotion is going to be delayed as well. Okay, Slime, can you roll a 6? It'll be really funny. Not quite. Okay. I didn't see how many of the computers landed on my shops. I know Slime landed on one, but I'm not sure about Stella. I believe she did? Oh, she gets 10 more stock, which will for sure be my district, because I caused the stock price to shoot up. Kiryl has quite a bit of stock in that district, actually. He manages to skip mine. He has a high chance of getting second place the way this is going. I would like to get to the bank before Stella. I would like to be able to invest. Oh my goodness, he landed on it. So Slime is getting last again. In fact, because of his quote, that means he doesn't have enough stock to cover it. He has to sell properties. I will be bidding on this because it gives me more shops, and I have so much money that I can outbid anyone. Oh yeah, how do I feel about this board? Because Castle Trodaine I'm not really a big fan of, because it's too small in my opinion, but for it being the first board of the game that most people play, it's understandable why it's there. Oh, here you go, Slime. You need this badly. No, he was below 1,000. I like Observatory. It's much more fun playing this board with human players. It can be a bit of a pain if you do not get the island district, but in terms of enjoyability, I really like this board. It's definitely in my top 10. It's not in the top 5 though, for standard rules, but it would be close. My one issue with Observatory is the fact that it comes down to the island district, and if anyone gets 3 shops in there, they're basically winning. He actually invested? That was not a good idea. 6. Oh, perfect. That gives me another chance to invest. I'm going to pick this one because it is cheaper. Oh yeah, and this is literally the most capitalist game you can play, I feel. Because you're literally just buying properties and then buying stock and making your own money via inside trading. Or insider trading. So I did give Stella a bit of money, but it's nothing. In fact, she's still in 3rd after giving me this money. Oh, it used to not be my shop, but I appreciate it. Ooh, Kiryl has gone on the island. Now, suit yourself cards are extremely valuable on this board now because of how dangerous my district is. That was unfortunate. I've not seen it in that layout before. Slime is low on money again, but he's got to the bank. So he's survived them now. Oh my gosh, that was the laggiest promotion I've ever seen. So he invested 100 when he had, or 99, when he had no stock, but he only did like 60 something when he doesn't have stock. Or when he does have stock, I mean. I don't understand his game plan. Oh dear, that's a shock drop card. Every time I've played this board, it's hit District E though, which means it's not going to now that I've said that. Never mind. Case in point. It always hits this district, I don't know why. Oh, I fell under 9,000. I'm sure Stella will just put more stock in my district though, because, I mean, come on, it's the most dangerous district on the board, and it's got another 999 that can be dropped in there. That's all she can buy, 30. Yeah. That district, man. Oh right, Kiryl is over there, I completely forgot. So if he rolls a 3 or a 5, 5 would be really good for me. No, he gets off. Lucky him. But he has to go back if he wants another promotion after this one. Unless he gets a suit yourself card, of course. I don't think Slime is going to go on the island at all anymore until he needs just the club. His game is basically over. There's no chance that he's winning after that. No, I'm not buying that. That would be silly. If I land on any of the other 2 shops in there though, I'm buying that straight away. No questions asked. If I was her, I would be investing in those 2 shops in District F ASAP, because you do not want me getting those. And as soon as I do, because it's just a matter of time, if I really want to, I can just circle until the game gives me the number I need to land on them. Slime wants to trade shops. With Kiryl. You know, that's not too terrible of a deal, but... Oh, I thought he said yes then. His quote confused me. There is a chance Slime could actually avoid getting last place. If another computer player goes on the island and gets stuck there and keeps landing on my 800s, they're not going to end up in a good position. I plan on uploading these 1 per day. I'm not going to record any boards tomorrow as it's Christmas and I'm visiting family. I'm not very good in family situations at all, though. I get very, very anxious in huge crowds of people. I tend to be the person who just sits quietly in the corner on like my phone or just with my Switch or whatever I decided to bring. I do talk to people, of course, but I don't approach people because I don't like engaging the conversation. But when I'm on my own, I feel a lot more comfortable here. I'm gonna go this way. Yes, I would like to invest. another thing I'm trying to do is be less negative, because the last few years I've been an extremely negative person. I don't want to be the kind of person who just hates on people for no reason. I'm trying to, like, break away from that and be more positive as well. Currently looking for employment as well. I did get offered a position, but it wasn't very good for me because it was a 2-hour drive away and I wouldn't finish until 8 PM, meaning I wouldn't get home till 10, and then I'd have to go straight to sleep, so I'd be awake on time for the next day. Plus, when I'm a very new driver, as I only passed my driving test around 3 months ago, it probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to drive at night down unfamiliar roads. But I'm looking. I'm hoping I'll find a job that works for me. I want an office job, basically, like 9 to 5 hours. I don't want to work weekends because I would like to have a social life. So I can continue, you know, meeting up with friends and going to places together. Because I'm trying to make new friends as well, because most of my friends, like my best friend is long-term, he lives in another part of the... Well, it's not like he... Well, sort of. He basically lives on an island. I live in the UK, and he used to live in the UK, but he moved to a different... Well, it's independent from the UK. I don't want to say exactly where he lives, because I don't really want to give out his location. But if I want to visit him, I have to basically get a plane, if that makes sense. Or a ferry. But plane is much easier for me because I would have to go quite far north if I want to get a ferry, whereas a plane I can just go to London. I don't live in London, but I can get a train to London fairly easily. I'm not saying exactly where I live, because I don't want to dox myself as well. Oh right, Healy's on the board. I forgot to explain that, I got too carried away. Healy, basically, you pass them, you get a suit. You can pick any suit that you don't have. If you have all the suits, you get a suit yourself card instead. So Slime no longer has to go in my district. I'm hoping Healy will go up, so that people can't skip anything. Perfect. Okay, let's see. I'm not closing my shops. Oh my, that's one of the best cards. All my shops go up by 7%. Also, you can probably hear my keyboard sounds in the background. I tried playing on a controller, but playing on a Pro controller a Switch Pro controller just didn't end well. The buttons were just confusing me, so I would rather just continue using my keyboard. I'm right, I think I've run out of capital up there actually, which means I need to buy out a shop. But I can just invest in District E, I guess, or District B. I'll probably do District E because I think I have more capital there. Kiryl would have either had to go to the warp zone or land on a button, which he obviously doesn't want to do. Okay, that was actually really smart from Slime. I have to give him play for that. He got a suit yourself card. Oh yeah, Healy can also hit the button. He got a suit yourself card, and he's now close to the bank. This means he no longer has to go for the club after his next promotion either. I need the diamond, so I'll head this way. I have to give fair play to him. He is a D rank AI, but that was a very, very smart decision. Sorry that I wasn't talking, my friend was just replying to me on Discord, so I was just using my phone. Oh, bye Healy. You didn't really help me, you only really helped Slime, who ended up drawing the cards, so... Oh yes, the target this time is 15,000, so you have to get more net worth than last time, which is why I haven't got the target condition. The bigger the board, the higher the target tends to be. Most targets are usually around, I would say, 20,000 for the late game boards. Early game, it's usually 15,000 or 10,000. Easy rules, the targets are weird. There's one board in easy rules where the target is 13,000, and I just don't understand why. But that might be the next one, actually. You know what, I'm gonna see if I can get one of her 2 shops. If I get trapped on here, it doesn't matter. Anyways, I've got no more capital now, which means I have to buy out one of the 2 shops if I want to get more. If I want to invest more. I'm hoping to get the cheaper one. That is a 10% stock dividend, or 20% actually. Oh, and I'll probably be able to record a few more boards after Christmas. Boxing Day. I do usually play the Bee Swarm event on Roblox during Christmas season, but it's been delayed, which is honestly fine with me, because I'd rather the developer takes his time and make sure that the update is working the way that it should. The problem is it just extends for so long every year, and this year I definitely won't be able to play it fully because I want to get a job as soon as I can, and I won't have time. I won't have time to fully commit to the event, especially because the way how it works is one of the quests is like super long and painful to do, and I have no benefit doing it anymore, which is the funny thing. To explain it simply, there's an item in Bee Swarm called Turpentine, which is one of the hardest items in the whole game to get. In order to craft the most expensive item in the game, you need 25 turpentines. I managed to get the item, or the thing I'm talking about, like the super endgame item, which means I have no reason to complete the super long and tedious quest that I was talking about. Oh, I got the 10% stock dividend, nice. But long story short, I don't need to complete the endgame quest anymore, because the only thing that it will do is just cause me to use a bunch of my resources. And one thing that you have to do is constantly destroy your hive, which means that you have to put a bunch of stuff in that makes you temporarily weaker just so you can complete the quest. For example, last year, I had to put a bunch of balloon buoyant bees in my hive when I usually don't have any in order to beat a quest, because you had to convert a hive, and due to the hive colour that I am, I don't benefit from convert a hive. I convert all of my pollen in the field. So this year I'm basically just saying I'm not doing it, because as fun as it is, it also extends longer each time. Like last year it ended in May, and this year it will probably end in summer if it gets delayed again. I should have gone on the warp in theory, but Bee Swarm is usually what I play during Christmas time. But I don't record it because OBS does not like Roblox. I've tried and it just doesn't work. And I don't like using the Roblox recorder because it is very low quality. And it also causes my PC to lag to an oblivion. Because I'm using a laptop rather than a desktop computer. So because of it, it's still a very good laptop though. It's a gaming laptop, so it was specifically designed for gaming. Can I go to the warp or do I have to go up? If I get one more promotion, I win the game. What if I put it here? That gives me a lot, but I don't have an investment. I'm not putting it there. Kiryl's got 200. I can. Then I shall go back. So if I get another promotion, I win the game. And unlike last time where I was a bit unsure whether or not I was going to win, I'm pretty sure I'm winning this round. I'm the only one with good properties. I have the best district on the board. No one is anywhere near close to where I am at the moment, and they all need the club, which they have to go to my district in order to get, which is just a complete nightmare for them. The odds are, if they go over there, they're gonna get stuck. And right now, they can't even get on the island because it's inaccessible. You know what, I'll make it accessible again. Just in case anyone decides they want to go over here and give me a little bit of cash. When I mean a little, I mean a lot. Or you can give everyone a suit yourself card. Okay. Thankfully, that is the only one of those cards. Yeah, he's not going on there. I don't blame him. That's the only one of those venture cards where it gives everyone a suit yourself. There are a couple more that give suit yourselves, like there's 100, which just is a free suit yourself. There's also 99, which gives you all the suits that you don't have, or a suit yourself if you've got all the suits already. There's a couple of cards where you can buy a suit yourself card. One of them is a 30, I believe it's 39, and the other one is 124. We haven't seen the worst card in the game yet, which I know is on this board, because I have drawn it. There is a chance that Kiryl could get second, and I find that funny. Just because Stella, every time I play this round, she always freeloads off me and usually gets second because of it. The fact that she could get third is really funny. I don't see Slime getting anything but last. He can skip my district again, but he's literally got no chance at catching up. The only way he doesn't get last is if someone goes over to my island, which, considering that this game is pretty much over the second I get back to the bank with all the suits. She's freeloading off Slime. Oh, actually no, she has 2 shops there, so maybe she's trying to invest in herself for once. So I just assume that if Stella puts stock somewhere, She's freeloading, because that's the kind of AI that she is. Okay, in theory, Kiryl is going to go push the button. I think Kirill's going to get second at this rate, actually, because of his massive amount of stock. It's fair play to him, though. He manages to beat Stella. That would honestly be entertaining. Move on 2 more spaces. No way he's going to head up. That would be a very foolish decision. Especially because I'm pretty sure if one person lands on any of the shops I have up there, I will hit the target. 4. I'm gonna go here, because Oh, those are both maxed. Well, in that case, let's just make these harder to buy. I know it gives Kiryl a lot of money, but I'm not that worried about him. Truth to be told. And I kind of want him to get second over Stella, to be honest, because it would be quite entertaining. This is because it's always funny when the lower ranking computer player beats a higher ranking one. I think he's maxed everything he can over there now. Which means he will most likely invest in District A. Adam's going for a Wonder. Oh look guys, my shops are closed. You should totally come visit. Nothing bad will happen, Source, trust me. That makes everything 30% more expensive for one turn. Yes, it reopens my shops. So I think that's the last shop that Slime can invest in. He is completely maxed out, which means he has no way of making money now. I know this is a bit of a silly decision. I can sell a shop for twice its value. I'm going to hold off on that because it will not give me enough to reach the target. Because if I sell one of my expensive ones in there, the stock price will go back down and I'll lose all the money I gained from the stock. So I don't want to do that. Speaking of stock, oh dear, that's not a good card. I do not have any stock there, that does not hurt me in any way. That's really bad for Slime though. Okay, if I get stuck for too long going in a loop, I'm just going to leave the island and win the game by getting a promotion. I just was hoping I would be able to get something good, and I'm kind of hoping that one of the other computer players goes over to the island and then proceeds to get stuck and land on my 1000s, because it would be quite funny. Okay, I'm leaving the island. The game's not letting me land on any of those 2 shots. Oh! I take it back. I'm going straight back. And I'm buying this one out because it's more expensive and I have the money for it. Probably hear me clicking my keyboard. Yes, I know I could have won the game if I went to another suit square and got to the bank, but where's the fun in that? I'd rather get a district. I'd rather get a district and win the game that way. You should go right, Stella. What could go wrong? Rare footage of Stella actually investing in her own property. You think I'm joking when I say that, but no, she hardly ever invests in herself when it comes to standard rules. I've played many rounds where she never invested a single time. I've seen times where she's had an entire district and still decided to freeload off someone else. Oh no, I'm trapped on my island. What a shame. Rolls a 1 and gets to leave immediately. 3. We'll go this way. I'll finish my line. We'll go down here. My shop prizes are halved for 1 turn. What a shame. No one's going there and land on my expensive ones. Okay, Stella. You're cheating now. Come on. That's ridiculous. She gets the exact card she needs to not go to the island again. I'm joking when I say that she's cheating, by the way. I know that it's just luck on their part, but come on, it's a little bit suspicious. Slime can no longer avoid it as well. Thankfully that card is gone. But the problem is Stella's gaining on me now, because I did buy out one of her shops. Oh, he has apparently got potential in District E, otherwise he wouldn't have invested there. Oh. Hi. Clown achieves total domination of District F. Let's just say if anyone goes over here, it's not going to end very well for them. However, I think it's a bit too late. The only computer player who I think has a chance at even going over here is Kiryl, and if he is forced to land on any of those 3000s, he is not going over there. The only computer players that will actually pay expensive shops they're guaranteed to land on are D ranks. It's the only time I've willingly seen that. Usually for someone to land on an expensive property that's well over the 1000s, they would have to be forced to land on it. Okay, I would really like an even number so I can invest. I want to protect that 80, because even though it's an entire district, it's still got a shop value of 80. Nope, that's an odd number. I needed an even. Stella will put stock in District F. It's an entire dominated district. She would be foolish not to. So I've got to be careful because I don't want to accidentally give her enough to potentially win the game. Okay, I've still got more than her at least, so there's that. Also, you may have noticed that some of the shops have different star values. It basically makes the shop look slightly bigger, and most people don't even notice it the first time they play it. But a 1-star shop is basically one below 50 in price, so the 48 there is a 1-star, that 26 is a 1-star. A 2-star shop is 50 to 99, and it's basically, it looks like, so my 60 up there, that's a 2-star. 3-star is the one space in front of me. 4-star is Stella's 300 up there. Five-star is everything above 1000. 6000 is the 3000 one, so For 5-star it would be 1,000 to 2,999. So, I don't know why she did that, honestly. I guess she wanted a district of 3, but it doesn't really matter. The game's pretty much over. She did sell stock in there. That wasn't the best decision. She should have really pulled out of the green district and kept the stock there. She now has 3 then. Kiryl's hit 10,000, which, good for him. I'm not sure why he did that. I'm pretty sure the other way was cheaper, but I guess his AI was, I don't want to risk getting stuck on the island and I could roll a 1 next turn. Can I even put any stock there? Nah, it's too pricey, so I won't. I'm going to go down and go to the Venture Square. I can go to any Venture Square, so it has to be a Venture or Suit if it's this one. So I'm just going to go here. I would really like an investment though, that's what I really want. Oh look, it's the you can buy a suit yourself card. I have no reason to, but usually I would say yes, because it legitimately doesn't matter. As soon as I get an investment, this game is done. Oh, that's why she kept her stock there, because she wanted to invest. Okay, fair enough. Now that that district's done, she's probably going to sell it. Oh, she didn't run out of money. Never mind. Kiryl, you need to go to the island. I don't know why I keep pressing the button when it's not my turn. It doesn't do anything, and you just hear it on the audio instead. I can't really do much about my keyboard sounds because it's a mechanical keyboard. Can I invest? Yeah. Okay, so next turn I win, basically. Stella is going to get second though because of the freeloading, unfortunately, but it's fine. I'll just sell in this one just because. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Stella gonna cause herself to get third by making a foolish decision because she's a computer? Yes, she is. Computer players don't know when a game is about to end. So because of it, she just sees it as a way to get free in a district. However, she doesn't realise that I'm one space away from potentially winning the game, and I'm pretty sure, no, I will win. My last promotion was 1600, so yeah, I win the game on my next turn. We don't get to hear the music, unfortunately, for someone reaching the target, but it doesn't matter. Yep, I win next turn, because my last promotion was 1600, this one will most likely be 1900 or 2000. I'm pretty sure it'll be like 1970 something, because the way how it works is your shop value. But this should be GG. 2056. And with that, I have won the round. Observatory is a really fun board, however, that one district is very powerful. As you can see, I thought it crashed then and I got worried. Poor Slime comes in last again. Kiryl, the C rank, gets second place, and the highest ranking computer player ends up getting third, which is quite unusual, because usually Stella comes first or second. Wait, how did Kiryl get the stock Supremo yet Stella didn't? That's kind of funny. Again, there's not really that many prizes. The bronze best bingo is for getting in line, and the first fortunist is just having people land on, or the number of times your shops have been landed on. only paid 9 times this round. Interesting. How many times was it? 50. That's about average for this board. Slime had a really bad start. He nearly actually... Yeah, considering he caught up to 7,000, he honestly did well, but most of that was due to suit yourself cards. Anyways, Observatory is now done. It was a really fun board. I do like the board. Unfortunately, the next board is my least favourite. And I will tell you everything about my issues with Ghost Ship on the next part. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next part.